Thank you, Mr. President, members. As I stand here today and reflect on the last 11 years, I can tell you I am extremely proud of what we have accomplished. Although it wasn't always seamless, it could not have been done without the collaboration of all of us on the team: city councilors, department heads, boards and commissions, and volunteers. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank each of you for our partnership and look forward to that continuing. I am happy to share with you that the state of the city of Marlborough could not be stronger. We continue to attract businesses of all sizes, enabling us to provide quality services for our residents while maintaining the lowest tax bills in the region. I recognize not everyone is in favor of new development, but that's what allows us to keep Marlborough affordable. Marlborough home values went up 18% last year, and the average homeowner is only seeing an average tax increase of $199, where other communities saw increases of between $306 and $4,373 this year. Yes, $4,373. We continued our great relationship with Governor Charlie Baker and Lieutenant Governor Karen Polito, receiving yet another MassWorks grant. $2 million award was to make improvements to Cedar Hill Street, increasing pedestrian walkability in the area. This is vital industrial area, connects directly to 495 interchange. This is a perfect time to thank Governor Baker and Lieutenant Governor Polito for their great 8 years and wish them both the best of luck with life's new chapter for them. I look forward to working with Governor Healy and Lieutenant Governor Kim Driscoll and anticipate a similar working partnership with them. We have started construction with the $3 million MassWorks grant received last year to make upgrades to Main and Weed Streets, creating more usable outdoor space, better lighting, and walkability. I realize that any Main Street project is a huge inconvenience to residents and area businesses, and we will make every effort to keep disruptions to a minimum. Over the course of the past 11 years, we have invested heavily in our water and sewer infrastructure and much-needed upgrades to our streets. This past year, some of the streets reconstructed projects included Stowe Road, Beaman and Denoncourt Streets, Freeman and Ash Street, Boundary, Clover Hill, Harrison Place, and Donald Lynch Boulevard, Sherman, Neal, Lambert, and Zumpetti Streets, and yes, there were others. We created a proposed development communication page on the city's website to increase transparency, sharing updates and accurate information with residents on proposed developments. Social media has been used by some to provide misinformation on projects, and I believe we have an obligation to provide factual information to the public. Some of you may remember the rumors going around about the senior center being built in the middle of Ward Park. No matter how hard we tried, we couldn't get people to believe the facts of the project. Today we have a popular senior center and renovated Ward Park that all can access and enjoy. I think one of the things we should be most proud of over the last year has been the Lincoln Mechanic Street project. For several decades, this property has been run down and used as warehouse space. When finished, we will see a mixed-use development with housing and retail stores, as well as parking and restrooms on the rail trail, tying the French Hill neighborhood to the downtown area. With our vision and the support of the City Council, we purchased the corner lot to control what eventually would be built. We do not need another gas station or convenience store in the neighborhood as was proposed. Your faith in my request has paid off, and I look forward to the groundbreaking with Wood Partners in the coming months. The Marlborough Public Library expansion project is more than half complete. Many of you were at the beam signing just a few months ago. We are fortunate to have a Marlborough resident named as the new and enthusiastic library director. Sarah Belisle, who was able to come on board prior to Margaret Cardillo's retirement to get up to speed. We look forward to celebrating the grand opening sometime this summer. In addition, we were also fortunate to find a new experienced human resource director, Attorney John Harmon. John brings his HR and legal background and will be looking for new and innovative ways to recruit new hires for city positions. We appointed Mary Murphy as the new superintendent of schools, hiring from within our current staff with the departure of Mike Bergeron. In addition, we promoted Chad Carter to the housing director. Some of you may know Chad, just 8 years ago, participated in our summer public service internship program and has been with us ever since. That program continues today. Under Chad's leadership, the Community Development Authority has completed the upgrade of the 40-unit senior housing complex on Pleasant Street and a new roof on 250 Main Street. Plans are already in place for additional upgrades to our senior housing complexes. We continue to invest in our recreation facilities. We currently unveiled the 26.2-mile Panther Trail, a marathon-distant loop located entirely in Marlborough. Thank you to the dedication of Priscilla Ryder, the Conservation Commission, and volunteers who worked to make this happen. Additionally, a section of the walking path at Galone Park that travels around the back field has been repaved. The walking trail and track section is a frequent stop for visitors to the park, as well as the Marlborough and AMSA high school track teams using it for their meets. This past June, on Flag Day, along with state and local officials, we honored all of our servicemen who gave the ultimate sacrifice during World War II. It was the largest community Medal of Liberty recognition held in Massachusetts. Although a solemn time, it was also very special, and I appreciate the Marlborough Historic Society and the volunteers for organizing the event and all of those who took the time to attend, especially the families who made an effort to participate, coming from different parts of the country. We received a dedication from the Massachusetts Sons of American Revolution at the Old Common Cemetery. Marlborough is one of only 3 cities to hold this honor, and I'd like to thank Veterans Agent Mike Hennessy and volunteer Matt Sargent for their help in both of these events. We again have done our part to improve energy efficiency in the city, retrofitting new LED fixtures at the DPW transfer station's water treatment plant, along with Whitcomb, Goodnow, Marlborough High, and Hildreth schools. City residents are again seeing a large savings on their electric bills. Last year, we were 5 cents below National Grid's rate. This year, we are seeing a savings of 24.5 cents. The average homeowner can anticipate a savings of $147 per month. Overall, the anticipated savings for all residents in the program during the winter period will be close to $10 million. I'd like to thank President Ossing and the entire Municipal Aggregation Committee for their recommendation to move this project forward. To help our seniors who are on fixed incomes, I plan to propose increasing the Senior Citizen Tax Work-Off Program to $1,500 per year per person for those eligible participants to assist with high inflation costs. I'd also like to recognize Meredith Harris and her team at the MEDC for their continued efforts and support. While these last few years were strange, to say the least, their phones kept ringing. Companies continued to be interested in the city of Marlborough. Meredith and I visited 30 companies this past year in 2022, and had companies like Automated Health Systems, Lifeline Systems, and Pi USA all choose to take space in Marlborough. With a big boost from our partnership with Phantom Gourmet, we saw the last 2 quarters of meals tax collected, the largest in the city's history. And the hotel tax last quarter was also the highest we've ever seen. As I'm sure you recall, the meals tax income is dedicated to our parks and recreation facilities. Well, I had told the President I would only take 10 minutes of his meeting tonight, but I didn't realize how much we actually were able to do last year. I also want to make sure I quickly mention a few important news events. We hired 8 new police officers and had 4 internal promotions, 10 new firefighters and had 5 internal promotions. Had a successful freshman year with Councilor Brown. Received a $100,000 grant from Quest Diagnostics to help Marlborough High School students with SAT and AP test preparation. We had graduation for the entire Marlborough High School class for the first time since 2019. We brought back the Youth Police Academy, and the Masons brought back the car show. Girls Youth Softball celebrated its 30th year. We made most of the virtual meetings a thing of the past. I was invited and participated with State Treasurer Goldberg in celebrating the 50th anniversary of the Mass Lottery. And after having my knee replaced, was able to dance at the annual senior beach party with the entertainment of Flashback. Looking ahead, I ask you to expedite the proposal before you for the additional $10 million in street projects to get a jump on other communities for this spring's construction season. And to our residents, if you have an idea or suggestion that can make our city a better place to work, live, or play, please don't hesitate to reach out to my office. And don't forget, we are always looking for experienced residents to step up and would like to serve one of our boards and commissions. Again, thank you for placing your faith in me, and together we can make the next few years as successful as the last decade. Thank you very much.